Okay, just going to the document. All right, here we go. So you've done your prep in your listing appointment prep. You've printed everything out. You've gotten a good sleep the night before. You're feeling ready. You're feeling pumped up. Maybe you listen to some, music in the car to get you going, which I have done multiple times, just to pump me up and get me feeling excited. So this is going to be the first time you meet them face to face. If this is like a old friend or a referral or someone you've worked with before, totally different feel to it. But I mean, let's be honest, sometimes we get those calls from somebody, it's literally the first time we're meeting them, and you're taking an actual physical tour of their home. Okay, so you are armed with everything you need. You've got your folder, your binder, whatever. You have your physical stuff. You're feeling good. You're feeling confident. The you have the sheet where you can take down information on their property. You have that in front of you with you. You are going to start with the walkthrough and you are going to take notes as you go. That's what you're going to take notes on. Okay, so you come in, you show up, you say hi, you break the ice, you make small talk. Hey, I'm Liz. Great to meet you. I am so excited for the walkthrough today. What they're going to say is, would you like to sit down first or would you like to start with the tour first? Always start with the tour first. It breaks the ice. They get to lead the way. It gets them talking. They're going to see that you're not this like big scary person. You're just a regular person, just like anyone else. They're going to try to impress you. They're going to try to oversell everything in their home. And no, I shouldn't say oversell, but they are literally trying to sell you on the value of their home, right? So they're going to show everything in its best light. You're going to smile and nod. You're going to be complimentary, all of the things. Okay. You've got your notes, you're going along. Here are some of my top tips for going through the walkthrough process. So you're going to ask a lot of questions, and you want to ask questions strategically to show them that like you know your shit. Like, I've done this before. Oh, is the hot water tank functional? Have you had the furnace serviced? Oh, I see you have a sump pit. Is that submersible pump in there? You're asking questions. You can say, electrical. What's the amperage? Is it a 200 amp system? Do you have a generator? All of these questions now you need to know, but you also want to, again, show your knowledge of the property. You're going to write things down. In every room you go into, you're going to write things down. You're going to write things down. If they tell you that they did this, you're going to write it down, right? So just keep writing, keep asking questions. Don't force it. Don't freak out. If you can't think of something to say when you go into a room, don't worry. You want to go with the client, how chatty they are, how nervous they are, how much they want to talk. Let them lead the way. You're trying to make them feel comfortable. That's really the process of it. You want to show that you can be a good listener, you can be an intelligent listener, and you are trying to communicate your value. Here's another tip that I do when I'm doing a walkthrough with people, and that is to just try to talk about past successes I've had. So I could say something like, oh my gosh, this is a great feature. When I sold the house down the road, we were able to do this great feature on the kitchen that they redid, just like yours. And that really helped us get lots of interest, and this was this cool marketing tactic that we did. Do you know what I'm saying? Or like, oh yeah, whenever we list a home like this, we always talk about the lifestyle, and like we did this really cool staging thing. I've done this before where if there's a fire pit or some great outdoor feature where we stage the fire pit and we really lean on the lifestyle aspect of your beautiful property. Things like that you can say, get them excited. Number one. Number two, it shows I've been here, I've done that, I'm the expert. But it's not coming off in a salesy way. It's like conversational. It's like, oh yeah, I've done this before, and this is what happened. Okay, so you are going to go through the house. You're going to do the home tour. This, it could take a while depending on the size of the property, but it's really important that you do the full walkthrough. Normally, when I go through, it's myself and another agent. One of us actually takes pictures so we can just remember, because again, you see so many homes. Having those pictures to look at when you get home and you're trying to do your assessment can sometimes be so incredibly helpful. Always ask permission and just tell them that this is not going on MLS. It's for your eyes only, and you delete them afterward. Okay, so after you do the walkthrough, you're going to sit them down and you are going to ask them a question. You're going to let them lead the way. You're going to say, so tell me a little bit about your overall goals for this process for getting your home sold. I'd love to hear a little bit more about your timeline, your motivation, whatever you feel like sharing with me right now. They're going to talk. You're going to get more information than you did at the first phone call. Okay. So you're going to let them talk, write down notes, write down notes as they're talking. Okay. They are important. They are important to you. Okay. This, after they've had their talk and they've told you about a little more about their goals and motivation, you're going to get a hard copy of your seller services or your listing guide or sales guide, whatever you call it. You're going to say, hey, just so you know, here's a little more information on the process. This details everything from start to finish. If you have any questions, of course, you can reach out to me. But just here is a really, really detailed idea of the whole process from start to finish. There's also a lot of information about myself in there, my experience, and our whole range of service that we offer people. Lead this right into your first mini pitch. You are excited for the opportunity. Talk about why you think this is a really great time to sell. What are the advantages of selling in this market or whenever they're thinking of listing? You're going to talk about how much you love listing homes like this, about how, you love going to town on marketing, on video. You've got a great team of staging. Maybe you've got a few $1,000s of staging product on your own, about how you're an expert in the area, about how you love working on properties like this. Tell them that this is a journey. It's really a relationship between us and clients. You're going to talk about what, again, just your first mini pitch. If you are all out on staging, like talk about all out on staging. If you've got a great photographer or videographer, talk about that. Just a little elevator pitch, mini pitch on you, the value you bring. Don't go on and on. You want it to feel natural. Okay, so then once you're done that, the appointment's sort of going to be naturally coming to a close, and then say, do you have any further questions for me? Okay, if they do, you can get that out of the way now. And if not, then you are going to say, okay, and we're going to book our time for our second appointment. This is very, 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 very important. They may try to sidebar you and ask, well, what's your commission? Well, how much do you think the house is worth? They're going to try. Some people will, some people won't. And you're going to say, well, I have an idea of that, of the whole package, but I really want to give you a super, super tight range of value. And I put many hours of work into the comparative market analysis that I do for my clients. So while I have an idea of what I'm going to sell your home for, I need to take the time, go back, do my homework. We're in a ever-changing market right now, and I really need to make sure I give you as tight a range of value as possible. So that's why today I am going to basically give you, this is just going to be information. I'm just going to be taking down all of the information about your home. And then at our next appointment, I'm going to be able to give you a price. And you can say we can do that in person or via Zoom, whatever is convenient to you. So be ready that they're going to ask you, what's your commission? Be ready that they're going to ask you, what's the price of my home? And have something ready. Have something ready. This is very, very important. Okay, so you're going to let them know that if they don't sidebar, you're going to let them know exactly what to expect at their next appointment. So you're going to say, I'm going to go to work. I'm going to do my homework. I'm going to research the market, the current market conditions, and I'm going to give you as tight a range as possible. And at our next appointment, I'm going to talk to you more about my services, my fees, and I'm going to give you a super tight range of value on your property. That's what you're going to say. Okay, so you're going to say bye. You're going to follow up. Meetings in the calendar, reminders go out, and I will see you when we talk about the next appointment. My favorite part. This is when you're going to close it and bring it home.